Decrepitated fetus.
Mistake.
Death.
It's a free choice.
Crazy.
It's like a little bit of everything.
Or taking the easy way out.
Bad timing.
It should be your choice. It shouldn't be the government's choice.
I feel as if no man should ever, really have a comment or a say for what women do with their own bodies.
That's a living, breathing form, ready to come out of the womb. Like, you could have a baby 6 months and it would be premature, but with modern science, it will survive.
Who am I to say when life begins and when life, ends and that sort of thing?
Maybe with the spinal column. The spinal column, brain stem sort of stuff, like when there's a brain there, then that's probably where there's something for maybe a soul to attach to or whatever. Anyway, that's probably when you have to worry about it really being anything more than killing an animal.
It's a person.
It's my bloodline.
I don't consider it a child until it's born.
I believe that once a child has all the organs and has a backbone and some of the bone structure, it becomes a human.
I know personally that I would put a child up for abortion. I mean, not put a child up for adoption as opposed to abortion. My apologies.
There's nowhere near enough housing for foster care kids. And the more and more people will go and find, they're like, I'm pregnant, I'm opposed to abortion, so I'm gonna find someone to raise this child. The person who raises that newborn would have, if that newborn wasn't there, gotten a child who's 3-4 years old that really needs a few fucking hugs and some help. And instead they got this cute new little baby, they can give it a name and raise it. It's the same as bringing puppies to the pound. Every puppy you drop off in a pound steals a home from a fucking full-grown dog. Every last one. So puppies aren't gonna sit there their whole life. Dogs are.
My brother and sister who were adopted maybe didn't really like their lives either, but at the same time, they are alive and breathing, and that's got intrinsic value.
Very true, very true.
I know that I think there could be a lot more done by just putting the baby up for adoption, but I'm not going to tell anyone what they can and cannot do.
I'm pro-life.
But I am pro-choice.
I like to call myself pro-death because I'm not a huge fan of political correctness. I think ultimately it should be a person's choice. It should be made with a lot of consideration.
That's pro-choice, man, not death. That's an odd way of putting it, but it's true.
You have the choice to take a life if that life would otherwise suffer for you having brought it.
I have to disagree. I'm a Christian too, but I'm pro-abortion only for certain reasons. Like, women get in instances where they can't, their body can't care for their child, or they get raped or something like that. In instances like that, I am for abortion.
It's an individual situation. I mean, you can't really do legislation on whether the male has a choice or not.
I don't think that anyone should say that it's right or wrong for another person. It all depends on the situation and specifically how that person feels.
Situations for me, I guess if you were raped or if you were forced into it and you really don't, want to go through something like that.
I'm not sure that I entirely disapprove of any process that's going to, essentially eugenically remove genes that are likely to produce brains that are capable of rape, Great, abort the kid, good idea, get rid of it, yeah, incest, that's got to be up to the mother, so.
I feel like when you do that, when you say, well, it's okay if you're raped or it's okay, then it's kind of like, where's the line drawn, So I feel like there's no way to really define when it's all right or it's not. I know I was unplanned and nobody aborted me, so I just could never do that.
I don't think I could do it myself.
I probably
If you don't agree with one, don't have one. And as far as people of various religions go, I think typically most of their religions say it's up to God to judge, so it's not really any of their business.
I feel like if I'm able to take on that responsibility of having unprotected sex and
getting pregnant, like that's my responsibility.
Just don't believe in slaughtering my own fucking bloodline.
I'll try to talk her out of it, man, because it is my kid too. It's my blood, my flesh, and I don't want my firstborn child to be aborted, man.
Yeah, I can't take sides on that.
Why?
It's one of those things where you can't. You just can't. You can't take political or any type of side. I'm just here.
Use protection.
But I heard you get excited, I'm sorry. Hope you can understand. When I went to the other man, see, baby, had a rough plan, but you had it. Yeah, shake it out. You wake me down. I'm dreaming now. Yeah. We're golden now, but I'm sure you're right. Love my love. Lately, I've been.
The thing with dubstep, I mean, I just can't find the beat in there. It's just like so, the bass is just wobbling away. I just can't find the beat. Where's the beat? I can't find it. What? What? It's dubstep. It's so, who cares? It's dubstep. Oh!